Well, the rain has left the Oxford area, and it's time for some SEC baseball. A rivalry that really has developed over the years. Arkansas and Ole Miss, two of the powerhouse schools in the SEC, wrapping up their series. Doubleheader yesterday. They split those games. Game 3 coming up in a matter of moments. Will McIntyre, he's been fighting a little bit of a bug all week. They said his fever finally broke on Wednesday. Threw a little bit yesterday or a couple days ago. And coach, this season, opponents are hitting .301. But what a catch at second base by Peyton Stovall, laying out. Calvin Harris, the Ole Miss catcher, first pitch swinging. He lifts it in the air. This should be a routine play for Tavian Josenberger in center, and it is. So a 9-pitch frame for McIntyre. And it might be even better at the point you brought up. There's a great pitch from, that's 3 strikeouts in a row, by the way. Swings and misses. JT Quinn bouncing his way. Got through the first in 1-2-3 fashion, but starts off the bottom of the second, giving up a base hit to Kemp Alderman. And a leadoff single for the Rebels.
Coming in within the conference, they need a big jump from him.
Slap to third. Callie will try to get it to second and turn the double play. The old 5-4-3 works out, and that's a big help for Will McIntyre on the bump. And here he gets Caleb Callie, the third baseman, who blisters this one out to center, deep to center field. It is out of here. 5th home run of the year for Caleb Callie, who was hitting 200.
2-1 fastball count. Caleb Callie is sitting dead red, and he got it. It's down in the zone, but right over the middle of the plate. Callie drives it out the biggest part of the park. Groff, at least on the break, thought he had a chance, but it hit about a third of the way up the batter's eye out. Dylan DeLucia, complete game shutout to get him to the finals.
Ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly there by Caleb Callie, and that'll be the first. Because sometimes, man, you just throw it out there, right? You don't know if it's going to happen.
Is he going to say yes? Is he going to say yes? Well, he said yes. And they've kept adding seats.
And the first walk issued. Borfin slaps one through the hole on the left side. So Borfin now.
There was a lot of different at Ole Miss, and yet now it's one of the greatest settings in all of college baseball.
It is a special, special place. 4th inning. He'll face 2, 3, and 4 here, and that one is off, and he will issue his first walk of the game as well.
To where the fastball is averaging below 90 miles an hour.
Oh, that one just does sneak through. Trying to go to third, and the throw is a little bit late. Now to second, and they got the out there for the first out of the inning. But the Rebels will have Groff over at third base with 1 out.
That one crowded Alderman. He couldn't get to it.
Left that one over the plate, and it's shot out to center field. Josenberger twists and turns, and he knocks it off the wall in center. That'll get a run in, and we are knotted up at 1. Calarco picks up his 23rd RBI.
Compared to, I said, did you see?
A one-hopper over to first. Slavin tosses to McIntyre, and he gets out of the inning, but Ole Miss does strike for a run, and we're all tied up after 4. And that one's just off the plate, so we lost him, and that's a leadoff walk. And here is Bolton, slaps it. Gonzalez, who was trying to go to third base and bobbled it. A gift for Arkansas, and they'll have him on the corners. And Ole Miss. And that one scoots past Calvin Harris, and that'll get a run in. It's 2-1 Arkansas. That ball is blistered into left center off the bat of Wagner. That'll get a run in. It's now 3-1 Arkansas over the Rebels. Swing and a miss, and the inning is over. But Arkansas picks up a couple of runs, an error.
It makes it even more fun to cover this game.
There is a base hit to start the bottom of the 5th for the Ole Miss Rebels. Did they get him? Yes, they did. Leger is picked off by McIntyre.
That that's just knowing a game and when to take a chance. That's when you show your best move, not the one just to keep them close. That's when you show your best move, and Arkansas steals an out right there.
Record in ERA a little bit over 4, KP.
Yeah, and it's pretty good stuff, too. There's some swing and miss here. It's a fastball in the low 90s.
That ball is belted deep to right. 90-mile-an-hour fastball through the right side.
Pro ball either, but he does remind me a lot of Pete Alonso as he grounds into a double play.
And Pete did that a time or two, KP. So there you go.
He did. There's a difference.
Callie has scored 2 runs and has another base hit. 2 out of 2 today. Well, Dave Van Horn told us you need a little something else out of the third base spot. Oh, and that one just gets right past Calvin Harris. Boy, he just whiffed at it. That ball is in there for a base hit. He beat the shift, and that'll get a run in, and Arkansas has the lead at 4-3. Josenberger picks up his 20th RBI, and it's a big one for the Hawks.
Like, take your chance right there. If you pick, there's less of a chance he's going to go.
Runner went, base hit to the right side, bobbled by McCants. They're going to send the runner. Josenberger will score as the ball came in. McCants kind of lost track of things, I think. He threw it kind of lazily back into the infield, and that allowed Josenberger to score.
I mean, the bobble's not a great start, but you can recover from that, especially where the base runner was. But McCants then picks it up and just kind of throws it.
In Fayetteville. That one's lifted in the air, deep to right center field. Long run for Groff. He and McCants converge, and McCants makes the catch. Gage Wood takes over, the freshman out of Batesville, Arkansas. 6', 210-pounder, his 13th appearance of the year. Not a bunch of innings. Boy, the old school looper there. There's another breaking ball, and this one is mashed out in left center. Boy, Leger is having a nice weekend. He will wind up at second with 1 out to Chatinier on the way. Lays off it. It's first and third, and here comes the top of the lineup. Lifted in the air, out to center, and it'll drop in for a base hit. 1 run scores. They will hold up Chatinier at third, and they're at the corners, and it's a 5-4 ball game. High in the air, right center field, long run, catch made there by Borfin, and that'll end the inning.
Use those guys together.
Slapped out to left, and that'll drop in for a base hit. It gets past Alderman against the wall, and that'll be a double for Borfin. That is his 8th double of the year and a 2-hit after.
What they were in 1998, which...
Base hit there by Diggs. They're going to wave the runner home. Here's the throw. It's way off the line, and Arkansas takes a 2-run lead off the Diggs single to right.
And scores easily.
Slavin's ground ball to the right side. This could be 2. There's Gonzalez. His throw is in time. They get the double play. There's 2 down in the inning. Ball right down the middle, 3-2. Breaking ball got him. How about Woods on a 3-2 to a man who can hit it 500 feet? Rolls over on another one, out to second base. Stovall makes the play, and a good inning for Wood.
He went 2 innings against the fighting Omaha Mavericks. 36 pitches.
Out into left center, and a diving catch out there by Jared Wagner.
All he had to do was hear Omaha, Dave. Omaha comes out. Wagner, the Nebraska native, lays out. Catches it right before it hits the ground. That one's big. Leadoff man on changes this inning pretty drastically for Ole Miss. Instead, Furness is retired.
Will hit for McCants. Slap to the right side, and it's going to sneak past Stovall, who was playing Leger up the middle. Hammered, left field. Borfin on the run, makes the catch. Josenberger out there at center making the catch, and that'll keep Leger over at first base, and Josenberger covering a ton of ground. He would love number 7. Won't get it there. Breaking ball by Wood, who goes a career distance today and closes it out for the Hogs, and they win it 6-4 and the series in the process.
Well, they showed you why they're top 5 in the country, because Arkansas can win this different ways. And I know they haven't entirely figured out the weekend rotation, but Will McIntyre today was outstanding. Didn't feel good, was sick all week, but went out and gave him 5, or 4 2/3. Remember the name Gage Wood, because he is going to be in there in big spots for Arkansas the rest of the year. Goes 3, finishes it off, and the Hogs win the series.